Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Unavowed. My name's Owen. Let's see. It's been a minute since the last time I recorded this, so I'm trying to remember what happened in the last episode. I believe that's right. Okay, so we had just discovered Eli's descendants, and found that I believe it's Eli's great-grandson had been kidnapped by some sort of fae creature. And luckily we were able to get him back.
Come on, kid, move! I just want to get a bit of target practice in.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I can't shoot the target with KK in front of it. I might hit her.
You know bullets just go through her, right?
Yeah, but it's still weird.
If it doesn't bother her, I don't see why it should bother you.
Why is she so keen to be shot at anyway?
She says it's fun.
Fun.
Different things are fun when you're dead.
I mean, it makes sense to me. Yeah, but what I was about to say was, it seems like, you know, after the loss of our leader, Kalash, we kind of needed a solid win, and that's exactly what this felt like. So yeah, I think it was a win all around. But yeah, let's go check in with everybody.
Hey, you talked to Eli yet? He seems okay, but I think we should all check on him, just to let him know we're here, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. We found a ghost during that last mission.
Yep, Eli told me all about it. KK and I will take care of it. With everything you found out, we should be able to handle it solo. So, thanks.
Yeah, I was thinking about that after we signed off last time. I'm assuming that's there in like the event that we didn't bring Vicky, because then we'd still be able to talk to the ghost as opposed to being able to talk to that reception guy. Hey, can I ask about KK?
She says it's okay, so go ahead.
What about when you have, you know, company over? You used to be quite popular at Sammy's.
Jesus, you say that like it was a good thing. I had no idea who or what I was going home with most nights. I'll tell you this though, since I got sober, company hasn't been much of an issue for me. I just haven't wanted to. I couldn't tell you why that is, any more than I could tell you why I hooked up so many times when I was drinking. So having KK around hasn't cramped my style. At least, not in that way.
Solid. Okay. That makes sense. Actually, let's talk about something else.
You got it.
What's going on in here?
Oh, KK's just messing with Vicky, that's all. I'd stop her, but it's not like I can make KK do anything. Plus, it's nice to see KK mess with someone else for a change.
Yeah, I can imagine. Any thoughts on that last mission?
I heard all about it. So you went to Fairyland, huh? I can only assume no drugs were involved. As for killing Robin Goodfellow, well, I can't say he didn't have it coming. Still, I hope Eli's okay. What he did is not exactly something you can take back.
That's fair. See you around, Logan. You too, KK.
Sure, we'll chat later.
Try not to get shot, KK.
So fairies exist, and they aren't the cute twee things I read about as a kid either. Heck, someday I might have to go toe-to-toe with another one. I see why Mandana was always training so hard. Speaking of Mandana, she's kinda taking a break today. She's in the study, so we're giving her some space. Anyway, what's going on?
Yeah, what's your side of things? What's going on in here?
Oh, Mandana said I could use that target for practice. I was thinking of all the bad guys we've seen so far. I figured I should brush up. Training here would be easier than the ranges I usually go to. Too many cops asking me awkward questions. Of course, they also have fewer ghost kids trying to psych me out. So, you know, 6 of 1.
That's fair. Any thoughts on that last mission?
Don't feel guilty about Goodfellow. Sometimes taking a bad guy out is the only way. I guarantee one thing, if Eli was a cop, they'd pin a medal to his chest.
That's fair. You'd earned it. Alright, we'll chat later.
Right. Catch you later.
Let's go check on Eli. Oh, he's fire reading again. What's up, Eli?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted. Good thing, too. It's all I can do to stop myself from racing down to Wall Street to check on the kid.
I mean, we'll talk about Mandana in a second, but yeah, any thoughts on that last mission?
I'm a great-grandfather. Isn't that crazy? And it terrifies me to think how close we came to losing that kid. Terrifies me to the bone. The nerve of that Robin Goodfellow, threatening Elijah with the hunters. At least he won't go tattling now, not unless Soot and Ash can talk.
Won't the hunters be after Elijah eventually anyway?
That's true. If Elijah keeps using his power, the hunters will come. And when that happens, I'll be there for him. And if I'm not around by then, he'll have all this. My workshop, my notes, a legacy to inherit. It feels good knowing that. It feels real good.
So, I know that Eli has kind of stopped aging, and it seemed like he appears the age he was when his powers manifested. So, do fire mages just age much slower? Or do they, like, stop aging when they hit a certain age? I'm not sure. I hope that it's not like whenever your powers manifest, that's where you stay, because the baby would kind of have a hard time. Is Mandana doing okay?
Yeah, she's hanging in there, just as I am.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Right. See you around.
Let's go check on Mandana.
Ah, you awaken. Eli told me much of what transpired last night. I am happy the child is safe. We have had enough family taken from us.
Absolutely. So how are you holding up?
I admit that it has been difficult, but I am managing. Hunting this demon helps. Eli told me that it gets easier, but never quite gets better. Perhaps he thought that was reassuring.
Any thoughts on that last mission?
Robin Goodfellow spread mischief and death far and wide. His actions caused much pain and misery. Do not mourn for him. I certainly will not.
Yeah, I agree with that. Should we start the meeting?
Yes. Eli said he had some information to share. It is time he did so.
You look kinda tired, Eli. You okay?
I'm fine. Too much fire reading. Takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, information about Malcaressa was carefully guarded. Even with fire reading, all I found were fragments. But I did learn a few things.
Well, yeah, don't keep us in suspense.
Yeah. What are we dealing with here? You said yesterday that it had something to do with knowledge?
Yes, quite literally. From the bits I was able to pick up, the name Malcaressa is synonymous with knowledge.
What does that mean? It knows things? What kind of things?
Yeah, I mean, all of these are true. It knew about Galen and how to free her.
Indeed. It knew just where to strike, and who to strike against. Again and again. Only a creature with immense reserves of knowledge could achieve this.
So, Malcaressa knows literally everything? That can't be true. If that were true, they would have found a way to destroy us all already, like immediately. But I guess it would be good for us to know what the limits of this power are.
It appears to know more than we do for certain. It has a decisive advantage.
Knowledge is power? My dad used to say that all the time.
A trite phrase, but in this instance, quite true.
What would a spirit of knowledge need with a pocket realm?
I don't know. I only found accounts of people who used Malcaressa for information. Nothing about Malcaressa itself.
I guess when we find it, we can ask it.
Fair enough. So how do we stop it?
I don't really know. In the texts I read, nobody ever mentioned being possessed by Melchoressa. They just talked to it.
Talk to it.
Yeah, they'd summon it, then ask it questions, usually about dark magic or how to defeat an enemy. And they had to pay in blood, lots of it. People would die every single time. But Melchoressa was always correct every single time.
Nobody was ever possessed by Melchoressa before me?
I didn't say that. I said there was no record of it. So maybe you're not the first.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, if Melchoressa is so smart, how did it let itself get exorcised?
You're right. It should have known we were there. Should have known how to avoid us or stop us.
You really think so? I mean, I've taken a few boxing lessons at the gym, but I wouldn't last 2 seconds in a real ring. Knowing things isn't the same as understanding them.
Truly spoken, this Melchoressa is not all-knowing, nor all-powerful. It is important to remember this.
That's a really good point, that they know things but might not understand them. I mean, there's also the distinct possibility that whatever this is isn't Melchoressa, but is, like, masquerading as them. Well, let's get back out there.
Yeah, lead the way. My Metro card's getting cold.
All right, let's do it. So last time we took Eli and Logan. So I think this time we take Mandana
Damn it!
What? Is everything okay?
and Vicky.
Just check the score. The Yanks are down 1 in the 6th inning against the Sox, so no.
You're a baseball fan?
Have you met a cop family? The order of religions is Catholic, football, baseball.
I used to take my kids to games in the summertime, back when the Mets were worth rooting for.
Sorry, that was when again?
Ouch.
Brutal. All right, let's do it. So let's see. We should, I guess, just work our way down the list. Hoyt Schermerhorn in Brooklyn.
Look at these graffiti tags. 20 years ago, my dad would have arrested a guy for putting this stuff up.
Times change.
No kidding. Now it's authentic urban culture, made by real artists.
I find them pleasing.
Tell that to the shop owner who has to pay the cleaning bill.
I mean, it definitely makes the shop look cooler, so I don't know why they'd do that. I do want to take a look at what we're looking for here. The neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be magic there. The people so full of wonder. They've lost their way. Perhaps I can help them and myself. So I think that's where we're at right now. And then Wall Street was where we were last time. Okay. I guess let's just explore. Haven't passed out yet. Colorful cartoon characters invite you into the bakery. Hey, what's your deal?
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost?
Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road. Nobody with a destination in mind would do that.
That was well deduced.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
Oh, are you the artist who does all the cool graffiti art? What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
Lots of lost people? So, this is interesting. Can you help us find direction?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Interesting. Nasty night to be out.
For you, perhaps, I'm quite cozy here, and you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Owen, and this is Mandana and Vicky.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Well, see you around, Stanley. Let's take a look at the Roy G. Bakery.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
There's a lot of rainbow bakery goods. The cop looks tired but satisfied, enjoying some quiet respite after a long day.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Holy crap, Vicky! How the hell are you?
I'm doing okay. Hanging in there.
I hear ya. It's this weather. Screws with the mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
This place is really colorful.
I know. Chipman's got the art bug. Guess you gotta know your market. The food's still the best, though. Can't argue with quality. I just wish he'd, focus.
That's a bagel? You're holding this is a bagel? That is not frosting then. That's wild. You seem to really like those bagels.
Best in the city. Try 'em. Seriously. Chipman's an artist. A real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would know it. The guy knows nothing about promoting himself.
Well, sometimes the food can speak for itself. So you and Vicky know each other.
Well, technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine.
Well, see you around.
Stay dry out there.
What does this say? 5 something. All right.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
You okay? You look kind of tired.
I'm fine. Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
I mean, are you just stressed out because this cop is here? Like, that's fair, dude. Chill out. You're good, man. I'd like a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5.
Cool.
Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it.
Okay. Seriously though, are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Are you sure you're okay? This will be the last time I ask you, I promise.
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
Okay. Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take it or leave it.
The way it has to be. Interesting. Because you don't dress very colorfully, so maybe this is not the way that you would like to make things? Kind of hearkening back to people weren't able to speak freely when we were on Vicky's mission? All right, well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
We have a bagel. Looks tasty. Can we eat it?
I fail to see the...
Okay, fair enough. Let's go. Time to go find the place where I pass
Brooklyn's
out.
got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck. Maybe I should tell my brother Mitch about this place. He'd love it. You know, assuming the guy ever returns my calls again.
All right.
You know, Mandana, most cops take a break when they're grieving. Just saying.
I have done my grieving. I will be fine.
I hear you, but the cops make it a rule, not a suggestion, and there's a reason for that. You'll do nobody any favors if you're distracted.
I am not distracted. I have never been more focused.
Right, fine. Forget I said anything.
So I just realized I was intending to take not Vicky but Logan with me with Mundana. Since we took Vicky last time, I got distracted while they were talking on the train and I thought I needed Vicky on accident. I don't think I can change that, can I? Because I like Logan and KK. But it doesn't look like I can, which is a bummer. Sorry, Logan. Next time. You'll get 2 in a row next time. Across the street is the entrance to Prospect Park. A dark pathway under the subway bridge leads to a poetry slam. Let's do that. Oh, this is sick. This is crazy. A sturdy iron drain pipe is bolted tightly to the wall.
I would highly suggest not climbing the drain pipe. Perhaps I could be of use instead?
Oh, you want to do something with the drain pipe? Whoa, what the hell? I did not expect this. What are we doing up here? Majestic illustration of an angel graces this wall. Hand reaches up toward the sky. Okay. Does this just take us back down, or do we go higher? Okay. Interesting.
A bracing climb, but I am unsure of the purpose.
Yeah. Good job, though. That was cool.
I traveled up the mountain of glass to the man who looks down upon high. But he sent me away, he gave me a pass. So now I drink coffee and sigh. I saw a pink dog by the side of the road. He looked up and gave me a wink. Then I helplessly watched as I saw him explode. I may have been dreaming, I think.
Can we talk to you?
Do you mind? Can't you say I'm... Wait, Mundana? Is that you?
What?
Yes?
Wow, it's been a while, huh?
I am unsure. Do I know you?
Yeah. Don't you remember Havana, 1592?
What?
I must be GI'd. Calliope?
That's me.
You seem changed.
Yeah, you could say that. I'm gonna sit down. Come join me. We've got like a billion things to catch up on.
That was unexpected.
Yeah. So... I assume she's not a mundane.
No, she is most definitely not. She is a muse.
A muse. Because of course she is.
Muses are ancient creatures. They can tap into the creation energy of the universe. Very dangerous when summoned. But Calliope seems different, changed, not quite herself. I am eager to speak with her again.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's do it.
I still can't believe it. Of all the times, of all the places. You still with the Unavowed?
Yes, it is good to see you again.
Right back at you. You haven't changed a bit.
That may be, but you have.
Yeah, you could say that. I lost my power.
Really?
Yup. Poof. Gone. I'm not a muse anymore.
How did that happen?
Some guy took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
So you and Mundana know each other?
Are you kidding? Back in Havana, she saved the entire colony.
All I did was cut a painting in half.
Yeah, a cursed painting, one that I inspired the artist to paint.
That was not your fault, Calliope.
Tell that to the soldiers who went insane after looking at it.
Whoa.
The creative force is powerful when used by people who don't understand it. I'm glad I'm done with it.
I'm Owen, by the way.
Hiya, I'm Calliope, although I mostly go by Callie these days.
Fair enough. What are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You're Giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
That's interesting. Does that imply there's like a finite amount of creative energy? That's cool.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to, so I have the place to myself.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, well, see you around, Callie.
How odd. Calliope seemed so joyful.
And that's a problem?
It is not a problem. It is merely different. She does not act like the Calliope I knew.
You say that, but it's been my experience that people don't change all that much.
Perhaps, but still, it is good to see her again.
Interesting. Well, we can't go further that way, so let us keep exploring. To the park, maybe.
Detective Santina, I cannot help but notice your fingers. They twitch.
Twitch?
Yes, toward your firearm. Are you on edge?
Of course I'm on edge. Keeps me sharp. Lowers reaction time. Sometimes that extra second or two makes all the difference.
So it is by design. Interesting.
What can I say? I like not getting killed.
Fair enough.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
That's interesting. I mean, maybe this is like an art district, but it seems like people are kind of obsessive about their art, maybe? What's up?
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
I mean, that's us. Just a bunch of crazies.
Well, at least I've got a reason. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
Okay, wow. First of all, at least you've got a reason. I was playing along with your joke, but okay. Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night, so I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
That's fair. That's a really kind thing to do. How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours, I think.
Jeez.
I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it? Sorry, is something funny?
Apologies. I am envisioning my father calling me boss. It is an amusing thought, and I needed the distraction. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Couldn't she use, like, a pen and paper?
Seriously? That would be, like, the logical thing. You ever try using logic with a kid? It just makes them dig in their heels even more.
Ain't just kids either. I know plenty of adults who'd match that description.
You and me both.
Fair enough. I'm Owen, by the way. And this is Madonna and Vicky.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein.
It was May Stein. Okay. See you around.
See you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
What's up, kid? Hi there. I'm Owen.
Junie, answer the man.
Hi.
What you drawing?
I don't know. It's not finished yet.
A chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
I mean, you shouldn't talk to your mom that way.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that?
Yeah.
I want to focus, please.
I figured something like that would happen. Why wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
I don't think this is gonna get us anywhere, but sure, seriously, go home. You should come back when it's dry.
Just 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Interesting. Interesting. To a small band shell nestled slightly inside the park. Oop.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You misunderstand me. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Something only you can give.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that? Yes. That was Calliope. It could be no one else.
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
I am positive. It was Calliope, the way she used to be. You have recovered? Good. Let us move forward.
Interesting. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like the demon stole her power and then used it to create an imposing steel sculpture. You see a piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal. Piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal. It flaps uselessly in the wind. Mundana, can you climb this too? Sure can. Alright. A scrap of leather that looks like a cover of a book.
The leather appears burnt. Quite severely.
Yeah.
But look, you can still see initials printed on the bottom corner. AF. That's what we in the cop business call a clue.
Burned AF. AF. Okay. Interesting. Back to the entrance. We can't talk to the ghost. Never mind. Okay. Interesting. Let's keep going.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
Ooh, what is it? A thin metal stick that we took from the sculpture. Oh, I didn't even realize we had this. Hey, do you want a bagel? Hey kid, you want a bagel? Okay. Let's go talk to the artist guy again. Because he did mention that his muse had left him. I wonder if Callie could be that muse.
I still think it's crazy you carry a sword of all things.
I admit it is not very modern, but it has served me well for centuries.
You never thought of upgrading to something more long range?
Like your pistol? No. Such a weapon is too unpredictable.
Not if you know what you're doing.
Perhaps one day you can teach me.
Sure, but only if you let me swing that sword around.
One does not swing it around, but I agree to your terms.
It's a date then.
Oh, how cute. All right.
Good evening to you.
Do you know what happened by the park amphitheater?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore. It does this old heart good to see it.
What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life, this world can use more of that, let me tell you.
Well, see your hand. You want a bagel? No? Do you want this book? Oops. Oh, can, like, one of you look at this book?
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Can you look at this book?
Sorry, I have no idea what.
Okay, fair enough. Interesting. AF. Roy G. Bakery. Your name was...
Good evening to you.
I don't remember. Where else could we go? Should we go talk to Callie again? Is there anywhere else we can go, first of all? Can't go up there.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
Actually, before we do that,
So, Mandana, you Jins can really tell if someone is lying?
Yes, nor can we lie ourselves.
Must be rough sometimes.
Not especially. It forces most Jins to become clever with words.
Most, but not all?
Being clever is overrated.
interesting. The reason I came back here, can Mandana open this?
I fail to.
No, okay.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home. Hey,
How long have you been on here? You said like 2 hours?
it's been 2 hours, I think. I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Yeah, somehow I doubt it. Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
It was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
What? Someone lit themselves on fire? You seem rather calm about that.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's what everyone's saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
Alright, well, see you around.
See you around.
Alright, yeah, so I
Bye.
don't think that's gonna do anything for us, so let's keep going. This is just gonna be the same thing, right? Going this way?
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more minutes.
Okay, 5 more minutes. And I mean it this time.
Yeah, sure you do. Interesting. Where else can we go? Is there anything else we can look at? Over here? No. Okay. Interesting. Pathway, yeah, to the poetry slam. Oh, you know, is there something over here we could do? Or use the stick with? Or maybe let's talk to Callie again? Now that we've seen that
Hey, just a sec.
vision.
What's up?
Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
I thought you lost your powers.
So, if you lost the ability to fight, you'd still know how to fight, right?
That is true.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
That's fair. So you can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else, it leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
Interesting. So I think I'm the one that took your power away.
You did? You don't look like the guy I met. He was about your height, had your hair color, and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
He is wearing a veil, Calliope. If you cannot see past it, then you really are mundane.
Yep, I'm mundane as mud. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Don't worry. We'll get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I can inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I kinda like the feeling. I think I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
Interesting. So you really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
Okay. Well, so long.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Hey, you want this bagel?
Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I?
Please.
Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
Are you positive? We watched him bake it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
How did you inspire Clay? I thought you lost your power.
I did, and I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
That's kind of funny. Interesting. So someone else has your power.
Yup, sucks to be them.
All right.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems.
Can you read this rod that we took from the sculpture?
This is from the park sculpture. I'd recognize that sense of desperation anywhere. Please take it away. I don't like feeling that way.
Fair enough. Okay. Do you recognize... Oh, wait. I can't do that. Okay. Let's go confront Clay Chipman. One of the things I'd like to confront Clay Chipman about is why his bakery is called Roy G. Bakery. All right, Clay Chipman.
You got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
You're eating a bagel. All right, well.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
Chill the fuck out, dude. That's what you can do for me. Chill the fuck out. Do you know about anyone who died in the park?
Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm sure. What inspired you to make bagels like this?
I don't know, it just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
So it wasn't a person who inspired you?
No. I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it. Just enjoy it.
All right.
Sure. Bye.
You want this metal rod? Hey, you want this metal rod? No, okay. Can we talk to you some more?
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego, how's your cousin doing these days?
You know her, always traveling. I'll tell you, said I.
Did anyone die by the Prospect Park Amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on, too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
That's awful. Must have folks running around here spooked.
Spooked? You don't know this neighborhood. No, they're fascinated. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
A folk hero.
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask me, he was just a nut.
Interesting. Can you tell me anything else about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
I mean, you just said that you're used to the people around here being fascinated, but, you know, just the way you told the story, it makes me interested to learn more.
You really think so? Thanks. That means a lot. Still can't tell you anything, though. My captain would kill me if I blabbed the sieves.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky.
Sure, I
Oops.
get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of him.
Really?
Yeah, a driver's license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got.
Didn't mean to skip their lines there. Oops. So how is it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This friggin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies in honey.
Draws in what?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident, but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
So we found this piece of leather on the sculpture.
And?
And it might be related. It's burnt after all.
Vicky, you know I can't just take evidence handed to me by a stranger.
Do you want to get to the bottom of this or not?
Give it here. Yeah, it does kind of resemble some of the other pieces of leather we found at the scene. I can get the lab to test it and make sure.
And what about those initials? AF.
AF? Aw, crap, not him.
Him.
Amos frickin' Fennel. I should have known. Who else could it be? I haven't had to arrest him in almost a week.
Amos Fennel?
Yep, one of Brooklyn's finest crazy artists. I arrest him about 3 times a week. He keeps breaking a restraining order.
Who issued it?
I guess it's no secret. It was May Stein.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got in and won. If you lived on his block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window. The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and her kid shouldn't suffer.
Interesting. All right, well, see you around.
Stay dry out there.
We won't. Let's go. May Stein. Ex-boyfriend had a restraining order against him. Perhaps that's her daughter's father?
5 more minutes, June. Seriously this time. 5 minutes or... Oh, who am I kidding?
But you seem to think that it was performance art.
Hey.
Do you know anything about the guy who burned himself?
Nobody did, right? It was all staged as some kind of statement. That's what everyone's saying anyway.
You sound kind of suspicious. Do you know Amos Fennel?
No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
That is an obvious falsehood.
Don't know about obvious, but I don't know the guy.
You issued a restraining order against Amos Fennel.
Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people. Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but it's exactly like him.
It's exactly, I was gonna say this. It's exactly like him to set himself on fire?
No, to make a big idiotic statement and scare the hell out of me at the same time. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us, and then he started getting obsessive.
Jesus, this is textbook, isn't it?
No, it's not what you think. He never laid a finger on us. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher? Like continuing ed?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
Interesting. Sure is. Sure is crazy, all right.
Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Interesting. So it sounds like we got to go talk to Mr. Gates, was it?
Good evening to you.
I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists. They're all gone now. They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out. I thought I'd be the only one left. But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So yes, I'd call that fascinating. What was the man trying to say? We'll never know.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
Interesting. Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. No, doesn't ring a bell.
He is the man who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Madonna? Lie radar? Not going off here? Amos Fennel was a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
A former lover of his. A woman named May Stein.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
You are correct.
Aha! Now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
Interesting. What can you tell us about Amos?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Some good? He set himself on fucking fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Okay, listen. You're kind of weirding me out now. Setting yourself on fire is a triumph?
Well, what would you call it?
I'd call it crazy.
Yeah,
I would hardly consider it a call for celebration.
agreed.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
You said you knew May and her daughter.
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
Interesting. So this person's a former artist who claims that their muse left him, so he doesn't make art anymore. But maybe he's been given the power of a muse and it's come at the expense of his ability to create. And now he's inspiring all these people to do like compulsive artwork. So who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
Well, if it's such good art, maybe you should set yourself on fire.
For what reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
Yeah, that's right. We know what's been done to you. You've become a muse.
I'm a... what?
I see it now. It is obvious, in retrospect.
What are you talking about?
The creative energy that surrounds this neighborhood. It centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
That is only partially true. You do not have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
Look at what happens around you. What explanation is there?
I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
To get away from the truth. I can see the appeal. But perhaps we should discuss this off the street.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter?
Yes, are you a murderer by chance? Your home is rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I admit as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less. So I've sold a few things that I no longer need.
Yes, a muse can inspire art, but cannot appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Leave this in our hands. We will find a way to reverse this.
Wait, you want to cure me?
Why? Do you want to be cured?
You're joking. You really are joking, aren't you? Why would I want to be cured? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
You inspired Amos to kill himself. The others will surely follow. Your power is out of your control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will. For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains. Now we can reverse it, go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Oh, the other two passed out this time.
I have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
What? Well, I guess I'm going to ask a question first. What is this place?
I've connected you to the creative energy of the universe. I think I always knew it was there, but I'm more aware of it now, thanks to you. Now, may I ask you my question?
Well, one more. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm part of the creative force that surrounds you. Now please, I've answered your question. Will you answer mine?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling happy.
What brings us joy is often a mystery. So tell me, what is it that makes you so happy?
I guess I'm making a real difference in the world. More than I ever did as a bartender.
We all want a purpose, a reason for being. It's good that you found that. But so many others did not have the same chance you did. They go through life lonely, rudderless, haunted. Don't you owe it to humanity to share your happiness? To be inspired by the good fortune you stumbled upon? This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Oh, whoa. Where'd that go? You don't remember drawing this. Looking at it sets your teeth on edge. Mel Caressa. Where did you take our friends? Hello? Mundana? Mundana holds a spray can. Her eyes are locked on the orbs painted on the wall.
Split. Everything is split. The truth is, I do not know. Must I know everything? These two worlds cannot connect. So much empty space between them. So much. Where do I go? Where do I go?
Can I poke you with the stick? No? Okay. Oh, no. Not so much of an artist, huh, Vicky?
Hello? Hello? I'm over here, assholes! They don't see me. Risking my life over and over. I want it. I hate it. I hate myself for it. I'm not a bad person. I'm not. I'm not a bad person. I'm not.
The hell? Where'd this dude go? I don't think he'll be in the bagel shop, but maybe.
You don't understand. I almost had it perfect.
You almost had yourself dead, you idiot.
What's going on?
Oh, it's you. You probably shouldn't be in here. I think this place is gonna be closed for the foreseeable future.
Closed. No, you can't do that!
What happened?
Chipman's finally lost it. I should have seen it. You know a guy for years. You should know when something's wrong.
Nothing was wrong. Everything was so right!
You cut open your wrist and you were bleeding into your mixing bowl.
I needed to put more of myself into my work. It was the only way.
I just don't have an answer to that, Clay. I don't.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, don't be. It's my fault. It was obvious he was sick in the head. Clear as day. He needs help. Help that I can't give him.
So you're sending me to the mental ward?
Only for 72 hours. That's what the law will let me do.
I thought you were my friend.
I am, Clay. I am. Look, you'd better go. Tell Santina I'll call her soon.
Get him to let me go, please! Get him to...
Okay.
Hey, I appreciate the company.
Okay. Interesting. Something tells me that I'm not gonna like what I find over here, but we'll go check on the mother and daughter.
Junie, sweetie, you've worn that chalk down to a nub.
No, I can do it.
I think it's time we...
I can do it!
Okay, you can do it. Just be careful.
Okay, so they're fine at least. Nothing different over here. I mean, it makes sense that we would go talk to Callie and see if she knows, like, a way...
Junebug, you're scaring me.
It's fine, go home, I'll be fine.
I'm not leaving you on the street.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe Callie will know a way to stop a Muse. Wait, hold on. Is there blood on this face now? And was that there before? I don't remember that. Maybe there was.
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
Are you alright?
Me? I'm fine. Just a little winded, is all. By the way, where's Mandana and Miss Eagle Eyes? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team.
Yeah. We got whammied by the Muse who has your power.
Whammied. I like that word. Wait, why did you summon a Muse in the first place?
Well, we didn't summon him. He forced himself on us. You don't look so well, Callie.
I'm just, like, a bit tired, okay? I overdid it. I'm not exactly used to being mortal.
Fair. Alright, yeah, we didn't summon him. He forced himself on us.
He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
Mandana and Vicky are in Stan Bates' house. They're in some kind of trance.
A trance? That can't be good. Take me to them.
Okay. Welcome to the Unavowed temporarily. Let's go. Oh. Okay, or wait. Let's go. Interesting. One step at a time. There we go. Alright. Yes, please, Callie, help me.
Mandana? Mandana! I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he is doing. The creative energy, her mind is overflowing with it. She's going to die, and soon.
Is this because of the painting on the wall?
No, the painting is a symptom, not the source. She's buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of herself, one that she can express through art.
So is this some kind of art therapy?
Kinda sorta, only this is more direct and harmful. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside. Your friends aren't. And unless we help them with that, they will die.
Can you help them?
Me? No, my power is gone. I can't do much. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kinda not. You Unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help.
How do I do that?
It shouldn't be hard. Mandana is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to her mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch her on the head and, well, think about her.
Okay. I'll give it a try.
Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
All right.
I am immortal, like a djinn. I abhor falsehood, like a djinn. I feel love as humans do. I bleed as humans do. Djinn and human. I discard one for the other as it suits me. donning them like costumes. But which one is me? Do I follow my mother or my father?
Why can't you follow both?
Because it gives me pain. Torn between two worlds. The uncertainty of where I belong. It hurts.
Well, I mean, I think both of these things, but you seem human to me, Mandana. You always have.
Yes, I seem human. I have thoughts and emotions that seem human. I have shared laughter with human friends, gained knowledge from human teachers, shared hearts with human lovers. They all grow old. They all die. None of them understand. Even Mother. I can never be one of them. Not entirely. There will always be distance.
Well, and you are your father's daughter. That much is obvious.
I cannot stomach the presence of other Jinn. So cold, so calculating, so proud of their wordplay. The other Jinn children would tell riddles. I would escape into the forest to run and jump, alone. Father tried to understand. He tried to help, but he could not. How could he?
I'll get back to you on that.
It does not matter.
Are you Mandana's mom?
Aye, boy.
You're Mandana's mother. I've heard a bit about you.
A bit? Ah, sham that is. Time swallowed me. Got me beat like. Happens to us all like, if you don't be dog wild.
I mean, I can't understand what you're saying, but I can't understand a word you're saying.
Acting the maggot you are. Don't be having a lash up with me. Me baby's getting beat like.
Mandana's in danger. We need to get her out of here.
Danger! Ech, cheek. Take that back or I'll claim you. Mandana's a solid she-devil like her mam. She's just a bit banjax like.
What are you doing here?
Ain't doing a gatch. I'll tell you that for a sack of poppies.
I'm loving this conversation. How can I help?
You think you're champagne? I get the young one to see the light. She's just lost her sea legs like. Just needs a push.
Mandana says there's a distance between you two.
Distance? That's an awful thing to say like. She'd not know the arse end of a blade if it weren't for me.
Well, goodbye for now.
Bye then.
Father or Mother, to which world do I belong?
Your mother said she taught you how to fight.
Yes, Mother taught me how to fight, just like her. Although, if I am honest, I was better than her. Not that I would show it in front of her crew. She would have gone mad as a box of frogs.
Interesting.
It does not matter.
Perhaps you can talk some sense into my daughter?
Kalash, it's good to see you again.
Good to see me. I'm not actually here. You know this. I'm not real.
You know you're not real?
A Jinn is incapable of lying, even in this place. I know who I am. I know what I am. It is time Mandana did the same.
We need to get Mandana out of here. She's in danger.
She merely needs to make a choice. I am sure she will make the right one.
What are you doing here?
I am here to remind my daughter who she is. A Jinn of the Old Kingdom, and a servant of the Unavowed, like her father.
What can I do to help?
Help? No. This is a choice she must make on her own.
Mandana believes you never truly understood her.
She is torn between two worlds. I understand this. Her human side made her less prone to introspection, made her impatient, hot-headed. Her spiritual side enhanced her physical body, making her quicker, stronger. Together, it was a lethal combination. So it was up to me to channel her, hone her into a force for good instead of destruction. I did the best I could, What father could do more?
Goodbye, Kalash.
Farewell.
Father, or mother, to which world do I belong?
Your father said that he tried to make you a force for good.
Yes, Father always told me such. Being part human, I cared too deeply. I needed direction. Father and the Unavowed provided that.
Maybe you're something new, Mundana.
Something new? Whatever do you mean?
Both sides are what make you who you are.
Could it be, without both sides, human and Jinn, I would not be myself? If I were not human, I would not care enough to join the fight. But if I were not Jinn, I would not be strong enough to fight in the first place. Not in any way that matters. I am both, and yet neither. Something new. A new path entirely. Something new from both worlds. What happened? Where is Stan Bates?
He whammied you.
Whammied?
Doesn't matter. Are you okay?
I feel good. Exhausted. But good. I think I need to sit down. Just for a few minutes.
Okay.
Father, Mother, thank you. Father.
Okay. Callie?
Come on, they need our help.
I'm very, very sad that I didn't get to talk to Logan on this mission. I feel like Logan would be really an interesting talk. And we don't know so much about him.
Hello? Hello? You guys, I'm over here. Jesus Christ, hello? Are you fucking deaf?
Who are you yelling at?
Them. Those people over there? You do see them, right? Or maybe they don't see me. But they never do they?
Who are they?
Them. Everyone. They don't see me. They don't care. But I knew that, right? That's the deal. That's part of being a cop. I knew that growing up. It's part of being a Santina. It's just so goddamn lonely sometimes, you know?
I don't know, Vicky. Why don't you tell me?
It's stupid. So stupid. 12 years I gave to the badge. I was never thanked. Not once. But that's the job. That's what you sign up for. But I still want it. Some fucking recognition. I shouldn't need this. I shouldn't want this.
The heart wants what the heart wants. You can't control that. Nobody can.
My heart was behind a badge. It didn't get a say in the matter. Cops locked that shit down.
There are people out there, alive and happy, because of you.
I know that. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad. Happy even. But it doesn't matter. I still want a parade.
You know, if we haven't appreciated you enough, Vicky, I'm sorry.
I don't want to be appreciated. I want fireworks. I want the key to the city. I want to be a hero. That's stupid. That's crazy. It's some teenage fantasy, but it is what it is.
You don't have to shut out your feelings. You're not a cop anymore.
Yeah, I know I'm not a cop anymore. So what the hell am I?
You're a hero. That's what you are.
Bullshit. I'm just me. Sure, I risk my ass every day, pound the pavement, or take a bullet so some schmo won't have to, but... Jesus. Listen to me. I am a hero. No, I fight monsters. I'm a fucking superhero. Yeah, and nobody knows but me. Ugh, what the...
You made it back.
Huh? Hey, cool picture,
I thought I heard you up here. What happened?
I was just asking the same thing.
It's a long story.
Stan Bates hit you both with a creative force. It almost killed you. See? Not such a long story.
Creative energy, I feel like I'm hungover.
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, the whole world.
You nearly killed Mondana and Vicky.
But I didn't. They're more alive than ever. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
What? I agree he needs to be punished, but...
We do not have the resources to restrain a Muse. Pragmatism is called for here.
As far as I'm concerned, he's got a deadly weapon and is willing to use it.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this? I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No, duh, you don't understand. That's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go?
I mean, is it too late for that? Can't you teach him how to use the power properly, Callie?
No, I can't.
You're not lying, are you?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry, it can't be done.
If only I could remember how I put that power in him, then maybe I could pull it out again.
That is an interesting idea. You do not possess the knowledge, but Calliope does.
What?
The power comes from you, yes? It is a part of you, much as the power of a djinn is a part of me.
Don't get what you're saying.
It is spiritual, not physical. You could retrieve your power if you focused hard enough.
You think if I wanted that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks, no, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
I mean, I don't want Callie to have to... Like, if she doesn't want the power, we can't force her to take the power. She's done nothing wrong. Stan, what do you have to say?
Until today, I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Come on, man. Stan, earlier you said dying to create art was a triumph. Do you still feel that way?
Answer the fucking question.
The truth, Stan Bates, and no lies.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
Fuck, Stan, come on, man. It's not right to force Callie to do it. And apparently we can't take it out of Stan without putting it into Callie. Stan says he'll do what he can, but Callie says that it's not about learning how to wield the power. It's kind of intrinsic to who you are, and how many people will die in the meantime while he's trying to learn it. So I guess my problem is it worth killing someone so that more people might not die? Like, maybe they wouldn't die anyway. Maybe, you know, he can figure it out. But I guess in this instance, Callie would be the expert and says he's gonna kill again. So we can't take the risk. Stan Bates has to die.
What? No!
Oh, thank God.
Mundana, make it quick.
Do not fear, Stanley Bates. I will make this quick.
You did the right thing.
Whatever. It had to be done.
I am unsure if it was right, but it was necessary.
Well, thank you. That's all I'm saying.
Calliope, to see you so full of joy, I am happy for you. I am.
You don't look very happy.
Your happiness comes at another man's life, and you will have to live with that.
It's not a good feeling. You're right. But it goes away eventually, right?
Good luck, Calliope.
Whoa, what? This is weird. Okay, Owen. Time to wake up. Lots to do. Don't waste the day. Up. Hey. Why am I walking? Stop walking.
More rain. Too bad I can't do anything about that yet.
This isn't me.
Ah, you are awake. Good.
No, not good. I'm possessed again.
Did I oversleep? Sorry about that.
It is no matter. I used the extra time for training.
I was gonna say, it's good to see you back at it.
It feels good as well. The routine helps.
Oh, man. Please, Mundana, you know me. Help me.
Is Eli downstairs? I thought I'd check in on him.
He is rarely anywhere else.
Okay, I'll leave you to your training.
Thank you.
Get out of... Melcarissa, stop. Now. Was he lying dormant inside the whole time? Eli, can you hear me? Please hear me.
Hey, Eli.
Oh, hey, just a sec. What's up?
Look at me. You know me. This isn't me.
Just wanted to check in before we head out again. Everything okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm still processing everything from last night. Killing Stan saved lives, no question about that. I just wish... Well, it's a complicated question, isn't it?
Yeah, complicated. You know what's not complicated? I'm possessed.
Stan killed people. He would have done it again. You know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Help.
Something wrong?
Nothing, sorry. Just a headache. It's nothing. How about you head upstairs?
Yeah, sure. See you there.
Listen, you. I fought tooth and nail to get back into this body, and I'm not giving it up again now. So you stay calm, and you stay quiet. Until I figure out how to shut you up for good.
Yeah, fucking no way, buddy. I'm gonna kick and scream this whole time. My friends will save me. They'll figure it out.
Maybe, eventually. But it'll be too late by then. So just relax, would you? I can't focus with you jabbering away in my head.
La la la, what did you say? La 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 la.
Doesn't matter. You'll go to sleep in time, just like you did before. I'll just have to ignore you until then.
What the hell?
Hey, you alright? You're looking a little intense there.
Me? Sorry, I was just reading that poster over there.
You mean the ad for Wellard beer?
That's the one. Sammy told me never to order any liquor that was advertised on the subway.
Good advice. She always did have the good stuff. Do you, Ever miss the place?
Sometimes it's a little hard to think about.
Yeah, I get you.
All right.
Sorry, I shouldn't be thinking about the past so much.
It happens to all of us. Don't worry.
We all face an uncertain future. Retreating to the past can be comforting.
For some of us, maybe, but I know what you mean.
We are going to leave it here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one.